What's up, everybody? It's your girl Q1, and I am back with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all, this is my first live. Let me tell y'all, I am what child. I'm nervous. Okay. I am nervous. Y'all hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Trying to figure this out. All right. Hold on, y'all. All right. My notification just came up. All right. All right. So before I start, y'all make sure you know how I go like, comment, subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell button so you can be updated on all the videos that I drop. Make sure everybody's liking the video. If you're coming in, like the video. Um, yeah, yeah. Let me see. I'm still new at this, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see what's going on. I don't want to kick myself out. Okay. All right. All right. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready, y'all. So, Love and Marriage Huntsville. If you can hear me, let me know. Let me see. Okay. I think I'm good. Um, so if you're coming in, like the video, make it do what it do. And let's go on in and talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Also, first of all, let me just say this. Tomorrow, I will be back on the Black Girls Den podcast discussing somebody's son. Um, yes, somebody's son tomorrow. I'm gonna repost that on my what am I reposting? I'm gonna repost it on my community wall again, and I would like it if y'all will come around, subscribe, you know, and do all of the things. Okay. All right. So, Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 10, episode 3, More or Less, the favorite. More. I guess it's supposed to be more. So, more or less the favorite. All right. Y'all, first of all, I don't want to continuously deal with this Ken and Trisha situation. Like, at some point, their storyline needs to change. So maybe without Ken, the storyline will change. I don't know, but he been working on my nerves. So here we go, y'all. The episode picks back up with Ken, y'all. Ken and Marquez about the tear this lady house up because why? Because why? Like the kids upstairs, y'all down there acting a damn fool in this lady house. So y'all, her son came downstairs. I don't know if y'all peeped that, but homeboy came downstairs. And hey, if y'all coming in, like the video, like the live. So the son came downstairs. I seen where he grabbed the dad's arm. He was so upset he kind of yanked away from Trisha's son, or from his son, and then he went out the door. And I'm just like, y'all know I don't see it for Marquez. Marquez is trifling. He is trifling, right? So anyway, Kimmy, we get to Kimmy. This is the next scene. Kimmy decided to call Letitia and tell Letitia she wanted to get all the ladies together to do a temperature check. And yeah, so they can all meet up. So cause she basically want to know these damn people business, girl. Cause y'all know how that go. I like Kimmy, but Kimmy don't always have a storyline. So she just get in wherever the hell she fit in. All right. So I was like, okay. So her and Maurice are having date night at home. Y'all, is it me or when she with Maurice, she always had this doggone baby talk. It is so annoying to me, and I just get annoyed by it. I I get so annoyed by the baby talk. But whatever. They talk about Jalen, right? And so she told Maurice that Jalen basically looks at Maurice as a homie, like as a friend, but not as a father figure. He actually looks at Marceau as a father figure. She also asked him about they're trying to put some type of family. Oh, hey, listen, y'all. I'm gonna be on the Black Girls Den podcast, so we're gonna be dipping it and doing it tomorrow night. All right, all right. What's up? Thank you for coming on the live. I am nervous. Can't you tell? Okay. Anyway, um, anyway, so what was happening, y'all? Oh, so I guess Maurice somehow wants Kimmy and their sons to come up with some, it's supposed to be having some type of family business, right? And so she was like, Jalen had reservations. And he actually had reservations with working with Maurice. And then next week we'll see why he have more reservations with working with Scott 1 and Scott 2. It's a mess. So Maurice said he kind of feel a way about Jalen, not looking at him as a father figure and looking at him more as a homie. Marie said that it was a gut punch and he actually wanted to have a conversation with Jalen. Maurice always gave me that he wasn't present because y'all already know when Maurice brought in little Maurice, because I will not be calling him by monster anymore. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all know he when Monster came in, it was almost like Maurice pushed Monster on Kimmy. So all of the responsibility kind of fell on Kimmy. Like, Maurice give me, I'm here, but I'm absentee. Okay. Y'all know Maurice get on my nerves. I used to like Maurice. Maurice get on my nerves. So y'all, we back over at the Messy Fletchers. Okay. The Messy Fletchers. All right. So now y'all know Nell have a daycare and she's trying to get her stars up. She's trying to get her daycare up to four stars, because y'all know the people from the state gotta come in. They gotta inspect, or do all of the things. Not Chris, your baby. Girl, first of all, tell him to tell his side piece wife to get them numbers up on that daycare. Girl, probably smell like piss and pine sol. What's going on, cousin? What's going on? Thank you. Hello. I mean, Lord, not hello. So you, my bad. Anyway, let me just do the damn thing. So listen, the wig choices. Listen, y'all, the wig choices for me and Nell. I be like, girl, Miss Nell, okay, whatever. She said that she haven't been. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm winging this shit. Okay. I'm winging the stuff. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So she said that she haven't really talked to the girls since after, I want to say, was it New York? They had the reunion. So she haven't talked to the girls since they left the reunion in New York. And she said she haven't talked to Destiny. So I guess her and Destiny kind of, clashed. Because as I stated before, I stopped watching after the first half of last season. So anything that happened after that, I really didn't know what was going on, right? And so she said she thinks Destiny missed her. And she said because she counseled Destiny. I was like, girl, you was Melody mentor. I'm not bringing her up, but I'm saying, and now she was Destiny's counselor. Miss Nell, please get out of our face with this. Girl, Miss Nell get on my nerves sometimes because she just be trying to act like she the HBIC. Like, girl, I guess Miss Nell. Anyway, Miss Nell felt like Destiny shouldn't have got involved with Lance because they don't take sides. Miss Nell, I thought you was all for her dating Lance. Now all of a sudden, you yeah, when I tell y'all Nell, girl, Nell, all right. So she said that she's not sure why her and Destiny got into it. And I for me, well, no, she said she wasn't sure why her and Destiny got into it. So she felt like maybe inviting big head ass Sonny to the party, to some type of party or whatever they had last year, or the situation between her and Lance is the reason her and Destiny are into it. Um, so according to the flashback, because they did have a flashback, Nell and Destiny sat down and had a conversation. And Destiny was like, you need to reevaluate this friendship. I mean, she needed to reevaluate the friendship between her and Nell. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it had a lot to do with inviting forehead, big head ass Sonny to this shindig, to that little shindig they had last year. Anyway, Kimmy, Tisha, Trisha, Nell, they meet up. She invited Destiny, but she said Destiny couldn't make it. She said Destiny out out in the TikTok streets, child. We don't know what Destiny doing. Anyway, Kimmy tell the ladies that Jalen, no, I'm sorry. So all the ladies start to talk about what all they had going on. Trisha told them about the situation between her and Ken and Marquez, and how Ken and Marquez was about to tussle. Kimmy talks about, she said, well, I don't really have much going on here. Of course you don't. You never do. And if you did, you're tight-lipped about it. But whatever. We still like Kimmy. So Kimmy tell the ladies that Jalen said that Maurice is more like a father figure and is more like a father figure, and Maurice is more like the homie. Kimmy also said that Maurice is definitely hands off, as I stated. She said, but Maurice did feel away as he was. Like, girl. Anyway, Trisha said that Jalen, I'm sorry, not Trisha, Tisha. Why am I calling her Trisha? Tisha said Jalen should have embraced Maurice as a father. And I'm just looking at Tisha like, you would say that. Anything to protect the Scots 2.0 and 1.0, huh? Girl, for me, I feel like if Jalen came in as the kid, it was Maurice's job to secure that relationship, that father-son relationship. But we still talking about the same man who brought his son in the home, moved him out of his home with his mom for his wife to do most of the duties and mainly take care of that. That's all I'm saying. He put all the responsibility on Kimmy. So, child, please. So anyway, Nell tells the ladies about Lance. You know, he had a baby. So apparently, Lance nor Miss Nell knew about this baby until the woman was actually going into labor, which is very odd to me, right? So Tisha was like, oh, Nell, she thought Nell knew. And she was looking at Nell. Hold on. Yes, she's always doing something. She always got something to say. It's always, we got to protect the Scots. Like, they do the absolute most. The absolute. All right. So Tisha gonna tell Nell, oh, not you. I thought you knew about it. So I was like, oh, not you. You know, egging this relationship. She didn't say this, but paraphrasing. You egging this relationship on between Destiny and Lance, and you know he finna have a baby. So Nell was like, you know what? Let me tap into my messy bitch mode. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to say messy bitch on live, but I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, so Nell was like, you know what? This. So what y'all think about Martell? What y'all think about what Martell said in his interview about y'all husbands? Well, when I tell y'all, Nell is messy. Miss Nell is so messy. All right. So Tisha was like, well, how do you feel? Well, Tisha, it's not really for Nell to answer. She asking you. Like, you never want to answer anything. Like, Tisha get on my nerves sometimes. So her and Trisha and Nell both said that they were taken aback by the whole thing. Nell felt like Tisha was deflecting because just Nell felt like Tisha was deflecting only because Tisha asked her, "How did you feel?" I was like, I think she is too. I think they don't want to answer. But Kimmy said when she first saw the interview, she laughed. Oh, did you, Kimmy? Did you? Did you now? You laughed. Okay, girl. So she said she laughed. And she said, if it was true, it wouldn't most certainly be that girl. Like she really shaded that lady. And I could be confused and I need somebody to help me out. But are they talking about that interview that Martell and his side piece / new girlfriend did with that lady that light-skinned girl that came on? Because I saw that. The one where she said she was stooped over at the credit one. That one? Girl. I'm sorry, y'all. That was, I don't know. That whole interview was stupid. So Tisha then says that no, I'm sorry, Trisha asked, like, did y'all have the discussion with y'all husbands? Pay attention to what Tisha said. Tisha said, well, me and my husband went on live. That's not what she asked. So apparently y'all really didn't have this conversation as you never do. As you never do. As she always shrink herself. But I could be wrong. She said that her and her husband went online and they aired out Martell's dirty laundry. She didn't say that, but if y'all saw that live, because I watched it, she definitely aired out Martell where she said he was all right. That's what she said. And so Tisha now think Nell is deflecting. I don't know why. I don't know why she would say that, but Tisha said she think Nell is deflecting by asking them the questions about, the stuff that Martell said. She said she think Nell is deflecting because the streets are talking about Nell and Chris. What are they saying? If they are saying something, what are they saying? Yes, that one. I'm just saying. E-I-E-I-O. Okay. So Tisha said she told Kimmy, she was like, I don't know about the Fletchers. And Kimmy said Maurice then they go back to talking about Maurice. Said Maurice felt the way about the comment that Fletch made when I guess he was having lunch or something with Martell. He was sitting outside with Martell. And he told Martell, he was like, well, it seemed like the Scotts are the type of people that will make, that will have people sign NDAs. Production have Fletch saying that. He said it. Y'all, next week he gonna lie about it. Next week he gonna lie about it. All right, he gonna backpedal. Whatever. So Maurice meet up with Jalen, y'all. And so Maurice asked him about, so Jalen have some rental properties. I guess he's into construction. Into real estate and all of that stuff, right? Jalen is also into IT. He's working as an IT specialist right now. He applied for a job in Colorado, and he actually has an interview set up. So he's gonna. I hope he get it. I think that this is a fresh start for him to get away from Huntsville, because as he stated, he's been in Huntsville most of his life. So I get that. And so Maurice asked him, "Will leave and help you find a new pet?" And I'm just looking at Maurice like, ugh, like y'all. I did not see all of this in Maurice, and I'm just, he just annoys me sometimes. He annoys me instead of just being supportive and be like, you know what, whatever you need, we got your back. You just always have to feel like you are right in some ways. Like, sir, stop. So Maurice asked Jalen his thoughts about the family business. And Jalen said working with them is basically a dictatorship, which I didn't know he was going to say that next episode, but he said working especially with Maurice. And I can tell that, because even when, I don't know if y'all remember, but past seasons when Maurice was trying to get Kimmy to go into into her entrepreneur bag, he was just like pushing and pushing, and it's just like, this lady is a whole nurse. You want her to quit her job to do X, Y, and Z, and it's just, I don't know. Maurice get on my nerves. Okay, so Jalen said to Maurice, no, Jalen. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me catch my. Oh, so Jalen says to Maurice that Maurice Jr. did not have the same leniency as him. So now we're into the space where we're talking about the way Maurice parent Maurice Jr. versus how he parents Jalen. Maurice felt like being hard on Jalen worked. And I'm just looking at him like, are you crazy? Like, but I also feel like Maurice not listening either. Sometimes I think Maurice listen to respond rather than actually listen to kind of hear people. He always just want to put a response out there instead of actually listening and saying, you know what, you're right. I did do that. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. You know, I don't know. Jalen said he was more like a mentor and he gravitated more to Marceau. So Jalen also said that he didn't want to get too attached to Maurice if things didn't work out between him and his mama. Now, on that, I feel a way about that, and I kind of call cap just a little bit. It's very telling that, and even when you watch Jalen in his body language, it is telling that Jalen is having a hard time articulating his conversation with Maurice. For me, and maybe it's still the cameras, and maybe what's his name, Jalen hasn't gotten adjusted to the cameras, but I personally think that he lived in a house with a man who wasn't hands-on. Like, because y'all already know Kimmy did all of the work, and Kimmy did all of the groundwork when it came to taking care of the boys. I also can believe that Maurice never made himself available to both of the boys, not just one, but to both of them. And now he want to act shocked and taken aback by this whole conversation. Anyway, instead of, again, as I stated, instead of him just saying, you know what, Jalen, you're right, instead of just listening to Jalen's experience with him, he's just always wanting to talk in circles. Like, at some point, no. So then we get to Ken. So not only is Ken fine, his friend Will is fine. Okay, listen, Ken, you pass your friend Will my number, all right? Tell him to come. And they meet with Fletch, Big Fletch, all right? Anyway, Ken tells them about Marquez. And he feels like Marquez isn't making their situation easy. Again, let me tell y'all what I put in notation. Are we going to hear about them this whole season? This whole with Ken grandstanding, acting like he father of the damn year and the stepfather of the universe. Like, at this point, Ken kind of getting on my nerves. I don't know if he getting on y'all nerves, but he definitely is working on my nerves. All right. And he was like, this is my home. Wait, hold up. I don't think that that's your home. I thought that was Trisha's home, her marital home she shared with dirty ass Marquez. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think that that's your home. So, sir, you just housed there like what they call like a what they call them, not the bummy people that try to move in with a woman. That's you. I mean, I'm not saying he was bummy, but is given like you should have probably got your own place. I don't know, sir. Anyway, Ken said that he's trying to cater to Marquez's needs. I mean, Marquez's emotions. Fletch was like, why? You not marrying him. And when I tell y'all, Will and Fletch was really holding Ken's feet to the fire. Like, but Ken wasn't really receptive of it. All he want to hear is you're a great dad, you're a great stepdad, and you know how to navigate between Trish and Ken. And that's not how they're seeing it. So Will asked Ken if this whole thing is a challenge for him. Ken said no. When I tell y'all a hit dog will holler, like I think Ken felt the way when what's his name said that when Will asked him that. Will said at this point it's time to buy a new damn puzzle. All right, you keep trying to put this damn puzzle piece together and the shit ain't working. Like, I'm sorry, I'm with Will. You keep doing all of this with Trisha. Why? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not finna fight in a relationship like this. Just too much. It's too much. So, and I will say this. I feel like Ken is a pick-me. Like, I feel like Ken, he just acting like a damn pick-me. Anyway, Will told him that it's time for you to buy a new puzzle piece. He said, because I feel like this what y'all have right now is not balancing out. This stuff ain't equal. And Ken said Marquez is the extra piece to the puzzle. Ken, y'all, when I say y'all, Ken sounds so crazy to me, trying to defend Trisha at every turn. Like, Trisha she's not in a space where she is trying to, first of all, they've been separated for 7 or 8 years. Second, she has not divorced him. Now that she have the opportunity, is the divorce final? Hey, how are you? Thank you for always commenting on my stuff too. This my friend, y'all. Hey, Vibe X, that's my friend. Love him. So y'all, I don't know. I just think at this point, Trisha and Ken can do a whole Splitsville. That's what's up. So anyway, cause y'all, this review is almost done. So let me just see where I'm at. Y'all know it gets better with time. Will said, so Will said if it was him, he would have dumped Trisha a long time ago. He would have been chunked up the deuces. And I'm with Will and I'm with Fletch. The situation to me is just over the top. It's dramatic. It's too much. And Ken keeps saying they never have issues until Marquez come around. Well, no, the issue is Trisha ain't divorcing Marquez. Why she won't, I don't know. But I don't know when this season was recorded. Was filmed. But I really hope that Trisha and Marquez are divorced. And if not, that is really telling about Trisha. Trisha actually gives me that she here for the drama. Like, she like that type of stuff. And I like Trisha. I like everybody. I just don't understand. Like, this is too much. I couldn't. I couldn't. Right? So yeah, we meet with the Scotts 1.0 and 2.0. They meet up for dinner. Okay. We talk about the whole Jalen comments. Marceau said Jalen told him that Maurice favors Maurice Jr. And I agree over Jalen. And I just want to point out that food looked good. That food looked really good. All right. And then we flash back. We get a flashback to Jalen talking to Marceau. Jalen told Marceau, I see you more as a father figure. He said it to Marceau, and Marceau was kind of like Like what? Like he was really taken aback. And Maurice was like, he's not sure why Marceau is. I don't know if he said if he wasn't sure that why Marceau was saying those things. I don't know. All right, I don't know. But Maurice have a hard time understanding that Jalen didn't with him like that. Like I don't understand why you don't understand that. Like I don't understand. You was not there. You wasn't available. Take ownership, move forward, and be what you can be to him right now. Like it's just as simple as that. Maybe I'm tripping, but it's just as simple as that, right? So Maurice tell them that he treated Jalen different from Monster Jr. because he was the oldest. Once again, are you okay? Are you hearing yourself? Like, why would you do that? Just because you was treated like that don't mean you have to do the same thing. Like, and what aggravated me is Kimmy. First of all, what aggravated me was him deflecting. But also, sorry, y'all, when Kimmy said that she talked with Maurice about treating Jalen different. She told him, I watched you treat Jalen different. Like she had a conversation and nothing changed after that. Like I really used to like Maurice, y'all. I really, really did. But Maurice just he has disappointed me these past couple of seasons. All right. So Marceau says to Maurice, like, you keep starting your sentences with the word but. And he was like, that is you being defensive. You're in defense. If you notice, that's what he kept saying. Well, I did a but Maurice, yeah, no. Mm-mm. Own it. Own it. He ain't listening. Y'all, that's all I got. That's all I was able to pull out on his life. I appreciate y'all. I really do. So tomorrow, I again will be on the Black Girls Den podcast at I think 8:00. I'll repost it on my community wall, and we're gonna talk about somebody's son. We're gonna just go through the whole season of somebody's son. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching. Also, I'm actually gonna go live again. So I think I'm just gonna start doing Love and Marriage Huntsville, Love and Marriage Huntsville videos live. I'm still getting used to the whole thing. So yeah, I'm doing those live. And then I haven't watched this new show, something Hustle and something. It came on right after Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm just gonna look at it just to see. I don't think I may review it, but I'm just gonna take a look at it. The next time y'all will see me is tomorrow, and then after that, the next time y'all will see me is Tuesday with the Real Housewives of Miami, where Julia probably will get cursed out 10 more times. Okay. And anyway, I am going. Okay, y'all, tell me what y'all think. Drop it in the comments. Do y'all watch this show? Do y'all like this show? Do y'all want me to continue to go live? Let me know. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.